how's it going, RENATION? Hope you guys are having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you go ahead and drop a like. We are going to be playing something new, something different. It's a little adventure mystery situation. You feel me? You dig? Yeah, okay. But yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy. So whenever I start this game up, I don't think I'm going to have my face cam up, anything, just so we could like dive on in and just enjoy the actual game. Because it's going to be very like, the graphics for this game is actually insane. The graphics are beautiful, and I just want you guys to enjoy the game instead of it being about me and have my face cam up. If you guys are cool with that, I'm not going to talk like really. Not gonna talk too much, but yeah. Yeah? Are we good? What's up, Elliot? What's up, Logan? Thank you. What's up, Turtles? What's up, Jukesy, Lathan, Alan, Pun, Mustard, Hawks? How's it going? What's up, Steez, BC, Alex, Wilcox? How are you? What's up, Ash? What's going on, Marcus? What's up, Coop? What's up, TTV, Nico? What's up, Carson? Tough, Gavin, BMX, what's going on, Demian, Phantom, Drippy, Baby Nick, 11, Bluey. We have a lot of you guys up in here, which is awesome. Alright, well, let me scroll all the way down. But yeah, it's an adventure game. I'll get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and take off all my stuff for the screen. But yeah. We are gonna go ahead and do that. Because I want you guys, like I said, I just want it to be more so like about the game, you know what I mean? So if you guys don't mind, we're gonna go ahead and dive on in. But yeah, make sure you go ahead and drop a like, because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really chill, really cool. Why you ain't playing Fort? Why do I have to? Why can't we switch it out, dude? Okay. No, I don't have... Oh, do I? I thought I uninstalled it. Anyways, I don't like it, though. I'm not a fan of Warzone. But I'm just going to go ahead and remove my face cam, so hopefully... It's okay if you don't know this game. It's good to, you know, we're going to have a good time. I haven't even really seen this game. Alright, but yeah. Alright, you guys enjoy. I'm not gonna talk too much. Whatever. You already know the vibes. You'll miss my face. I'm right here. His music hit different. Someone please get the name of it. You're creeped out. Don't be creeped out. It's okay. We're creeped out together. What's up, Logan? What's up, Sickly? Is this scary? I'm not too sure. It's like an adventure game, so it's like an adventure mystery. What's up, Alvarez? How are you? You have a feeling it's murder mystery? Yeah, it's a mystery adventure game, so enjoy.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Harden, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Oh, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Gravewick? Groovewick? Greywoke? It's an odd language.
Grovik. Yes, I do.
Why here? What's so special about Greywoke?
She never said, but knowing my sister, something drew her here.
But how can you know?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
The cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sidarb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear. Edward. We will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of positively nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down. And everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Groovewoke? It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate. Like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
She really said quack, quack. I'm sweet.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore. Last one's a skunk's tail. Ready?
Wait. The ground's muddy. It's easy to slip and fall. Walk slowly and...
Where are you going?
Wait. The ground's muddy. It's easy to slip and fall. Walk slowly and...
Why
watch
is
out
she
for...
all the way back there? Like, come on, dude.
Little mud never hurt anyone.
Fine. Just stay close.
Edward, I'm talking to you.
All right. Fine. Just stay close.
As long as you keep up with me.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Trouble to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. I hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here. Where are you? Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains? Also sprach Zarathustra.
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way. Righto. Step to it, teddy bear. Alice!
I'm by the farmhouse.
Just taking a break.
Hurry up! Storm's getting closer. Teddy, this way! This man is actually slumped though. Why is he out of breath? Hi, whoever's coming in, and yeah, just grab your popcorn, like Disney said. It's like a movie. I do believe this game came out last July or last June, so yeah, it came out last year. It's an
What took
adventure
you so
mystery
long?
game.
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone? This is starting to creep me out.
Perhaps everyone's indoors. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden. Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December. Hey, you... Ah, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like...
Dear Mrs. Fretland, I trust this letter finds you and your husband in good health. I wrote to inform them about when I'd be arriving. So where are they?
Do they even have calendars? Maybe they don't know what day it...
I asked about Elizabeth.
And they hadn't seen her?
Anna... Mrs. Fretland promised she'd write if she heard anything. There wouldn't be many female reporters from New York and Western Norway.
Why would she come here in the first place?
Betty always has her reasons. Home feels very far away.
Are we feeling melancholy again?
I've never been this far from Hanover.
It's about time we got you out of that dreary old house, Teddy Bear.
The thought of boarding that infernal ocean liner again.
I quite enjoyed it. So much room for exploration and mischief.
So many opportunities for seasickness and claustrophobia.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. I'm sure your tummy will be better behaved on the return voyage. And you'll be craving enclosed spaces after a week in this wide-open wilderness. Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them? What's on the tip of my tongue?
Our hosts,
No, silly, they're names.
Johan and Anna Fretland.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johan Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy, old boy. Women can vote. Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's like a dead land. As though its soul has departed. Oof, that's a grim sight, old bean.
I'm exhausted. And soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous. Betty.
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty. That's...
Scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it
looks
in
like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, You're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
She really gonna be like that though? I don't like her. She's got an attitude.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's not?
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself. Sit down. That's an order from your commander.
Yes. Fine.
What are you doing? Come sit down.
I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
But what if the Fretlands...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
I'm just going to...
Shh.
Is she for real about to murder me? Oh my gosh, this girl is it.
Elizabeth? Is that you? Betty? Lissy? Lissy, are you here? Where are you, Lissy?
I don't know if it's scary or not. We're gonna play it anyways. Just sit back and enjoy and don't get too scared, okay? Boo. Did I scare you?
Hello? Hey, who's there? Betty? Elizabeth? Wait! Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty. Are you here, Lissy? Who's out there? Hello? Betty? Lissy? Betty?
We can't even go back inside. We can't even go. No, 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 no. I made a bad choice.
I'm not alone. I can hear you!
Well, duh, it's a crow.
Who goes there? Wait! Someone there?
No, I haven't played this at all.
Hello? Betty, is that you? Are you there, Betty? Shit. Elizabeth, are you there?
And this man gets back up and starts going on about his business like it ain't nothing, that he just fell down like a cliff. It's okay. Family friendly, man. Family friendly.
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lizzie.
Okay, first off, too, you guys do understand that, like, there's gonna be, every single game out there has language in it. So, oh well. As long I'm not saying anything,
Stopped
so who
raining,
cares?
and
All
you
right,
were
just
sleeping.
enjoy.
So I went out and our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but... Did you see Betty?
Did I see? What are you talking about?
I think... Betty... It was Betty. It was her. It must have been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea. You really didn't see anyone?
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not?
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
I really do think that she's a murderer, so I'm gonna keep my eye on this girl.
I will find you again.
Teddy, come outside. It's a beautiful day.
Bro, say what?
I just about given up on you ever waking up. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that. I'd just woken up. I was groggy and the mist was thick as peat.
Where are you going? Edward, I'm talking to you. Teddy, where are you going?
The mist was thick as pea soup. I don't know if I saw what I thought I saw.
You were chasing a ghost?
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're peeking at us through the windows.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovik. Lissy!
Right by the village houses.
Up here, Teddy. Hey, eyes up here. It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
Careful you don't fall.
You suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
Savages. No one home?
Hello? Who's there? Hello? Anyone home? September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here. Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in... Gudsforlata. Good. God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the... Jiminy. Death of the children was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. Was never sent.
What the heck is she doing back here? This girl's a goon, straight up.
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more house. Third time's the charm.
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no. Three strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Well, you were wrong. The villagers are not endured. Where are you going? Edward, I'm talking. Anyway, well, you were wrong. The villagers are not indoors.
I still don't understand what happened to the boat.
Why don't we investigate? Maybe it's even drifted back to shore by now.
Unlikely. but I would like to know how it got unmoored.
Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
So Betty is his sister, and that's who we're looking for. And she was apparently on this island, and now the town is missing. So that's kind of what we're doing right now.
July 24th. Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
All these graves. What happened?
It's a cemetery.
But look at the soil.
Why would they board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping? What does that say?
God is not here.
So much for that. No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air. You go on ahead. I'll find you.
Yeah, what if I secretly just was the murderer and I pushed her off? Yo, that'd be very tragic. And it's Norwegian, by the way. This is me coming up with a plan on how to kill that girl. Yo, that's terrible. I bet I'm the murderer. Watch. I bet I'm the murderer. Also, I low-key didn't realize that I could get up from that. So I was just sitting there It's Renee in the back. Did you see her? Wait, what? That? I didn't realize you could get up from the seat though. I was like, dang, how long is he gonna be drawing there?
Alice?
I'm up at the church.
Yo, I don't know what to do, fam. Am I supposed to go talk to her, or like what am I supposed to do? I did my drawing.
Betty would have taken plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How so? She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was little, she loved
What
playing
are
in the garden back in
those?
Hanover, especially around the pond.
Are you alright?
I just miss her. Where are you?
I'm up at the church, Teddy.
And today we will not be playing Fortnite. I would just like for everybody in the chat to know. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Here is a farewell to Fortnite. A very, very sad goodbye song to Fortnite. Sorry, everybody. Dang, that's a nice painting. Mm. What is this? No, Pate, you painted this. Don't be playing. We all know Pate drew this. Why does she look so scary though? What do you mean am I done playing Fortnite? If this is the first time in a million years that I'm playing something else, can you let me have my time? Thank you. What the heck is that? That's a bush bookie right there, but that's like, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my, that man is hairy. That man need a good old shaving. No shave November? Okay. Mama. Yo, I'm just trying to think of ways to scare you guys, Loki. Yeah, I would love to. How much are your paintings? Hmm. What the hippity? You're the famous Harry Potter.
Lissy?
Up at the church.
about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Art?
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
Yo, okay, I
Sign
see
says
Hatch
they're
with a
closed,
$10 dono
So
for
maybe-
Pate's painting. Oh, dang.
Hello?
I mean, I
Are
think
you
it's
open?
worse.
Is anyone there?
I don't know if it's worth the.
Locks be damned.
Breaking and
You saw
entering, I
what
will
was in the
not.
house.
I'll just dislocate my
Thank you.
shoulder. There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost? If not a ghost, then a goat? The goat's row?
I believe the tide took our boat.
If you say so. But then who were you chasing after last night? A ghost?
I don't know. It was probably all in my head. You'd have thought someone would have seen us by now.
Even if they were all hiding indoors. Maybe there was a spell or curse that made them all invisible.
Honestly, Lissy.
Or maybe we are the invisible ones.
Be quiet, Mercy. I bet
But
you play
then
Minecraft or
we will
something.
see
You
them,
playing with
won't we?
blocks.
No, I think my original thesis is more likely.
The village.
A boat! Teddy! Hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty. Besides, there's a hole in this boat. It'll sink before it gets 10 yards from shore. It's curious. The state of the boats. It's like they stopped taking care of them.
Seems short-sighted. How would they fish? Or get anywhere at all? What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found. Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know.
Okay, Eric with the
castle up in the
20.
mountains,
Thank you,
where the
Eric.
frost
Super
giants live.
sweet.
And this is how they receive their
Thank
monthly
you,
offering of
thank
meat
you.
from villagers.
Oh, and thanks for the 40 on PayPal too. I do appreciate it. It's hard because like trying to hear because I can't have my headset on, so I'm constantly having to like turn up and like down the volume for the TV. So thank you though. Thanks for the donuts.
What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just boring old silver?
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay, Edward.
Till Min Om. It's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
Another family member. The accident must have forced the mine to close down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here.
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
Or... No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side? What do you say, old sport?
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers! You may be the most boring man in this country. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
What now? We've looked everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess. Where are you?
Down in the village.
Wait, where did they say that I needed to go? To the store? What? What's up, Danny? What's up, John? How's it going? Yeah. 1923, you play Edward Charles, American Traveler. Yeah. To find his missing sister, yeah.
Where are you, Lissy?
I'm down in the village, Teddy.
The weather's favorable today.
I did a little dance last night, appeasing the weather gods. Thor, in particular, was mightily impressed.
Was he?
Promised to back off with the thunder and lightning for a spell. And don't you know, he proposed to me.
Of course.
But I told him I'm not into gods. I prefer jazz musicians.
Girl, say what? don't know. I really don't. The thing is locked and we can't trespass because I don't like being a wild child. So yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to see if like things are unlocked or like anything I can use maybe? Yeah, the graphics are really pretty. What the heck? Oh, they said to go to the store see if it's unlocked, didn't they?
Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm not sure.
I know my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it. Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
It won't budge.
Don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking... Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy.
Yo,
You're
that
such a
sounds
sap.
painful. Oh my.
Edward Charles Harding. Dilettante. World traveler. Cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Edward.
I hope you weren't here when...
Is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murder. Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
Damnation. The hat's in here.
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here? There could be more clues.
Alright, okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
S-O-S. Oh boy. If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better...
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June. And they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik. What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon. Yai put it means I put. Knuckle is key. Casa. I don't know what that word means.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
It's been cut. Why?
To remove someone from the picture.
Well, that's just rude.
It's from the opening of the mine in 1897. That's Frederick, Johann's brother. I don't know who the other person is. Perhaps another Fretland sibling? Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother. Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way. Why else keep a list of undesirables?
I'm trying to find this key. Where is this key at though, right? Was it the key for the door? Because that's what I need to find. And I don't know where it is.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register. You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house. Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is. It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not sure
Betty
that's...
was here, and not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's
Okay,
what
I'll see you later, Krusty. Enjoy your
best,
dinner.
Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth? Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann thought...
The mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
This way. I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern us.
A little girl died.
We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart?
Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute.
Come on, it's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy? Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
Whoops-a-daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl got
Edward.
herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours, with only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth... please look at me when I'm talking to you. Please look at me when I'm talking to you. Teddy, I'm over here. You're go... please look at me when I'm talking to you. So, you're going to do this. If not for... please look at me when I'm talking to you. As I was saying, you're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
Is she done?
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
It's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
Yo, it's a creepy doll. No, no, no.
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath? Huh. Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
One
Oh,
second.
teddy bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean. Can you see where she fell? Seeing as you're so concerned about me falling out of trees, I wouldn't want to risk falling off a cliff.
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not.
Paige,
Time for this
you're
nonsense.
awful.
We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still... You're still out there. Lissy, slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy? Are you there?
Teddy,
My word.
So,
look away, Lissy.
is this what
She
happened
did
to
that.
the villagers?
I'm out, bro.
They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily connected.
Come on. Ugh, this is just ghastly. What made him do this? How long has he been?
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. Depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
I know not. Poke at it with this stick. Whoa. No, no, no. Those do be some nice shoes, though.
What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself? Sorry. Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann.
Or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Get this man a reboot van. We need a reboot
Do
now.
you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran,
No.
and
This happened later.
there's some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up, and he offed himself.
That's just speculation with no basis in fact. There's nothing more to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace? You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Oh, Betty, always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else. What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat and ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself. Or for your Betty. What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs. Try loosening the
I
noose.
know not.
I can't reach that far.
This man said yoink.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Teddy,
I'm crying.
Edward, I know you can. You've been through much worse.
I know not. Not with the pinata.
Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened? Penny for your thoughts?
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck. I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
Shoot, I want to wait until she goes to sleep and then I'll go to sleep. I ain't even gonna lie, I forgot that thing was there and that scared me.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy.
Not now, please. I'm exhausted.
And we
Quite
really
the
gonna
day,
make a
huh?
dumb decision and sleep
Ready to
whenever
pass
she's right
out.
there.
Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
There are no.
Hush now.
Hi, Fear.
Sleep.
Bruh, I'm nervous. Am I dead? Am I dead? It's so dark. I'm kidding. Oh, man. She really gets angry whenever she talks about Betty. I don't know about it. Right? Maybe she's secretly Betty's ghost? Disguised as like a... I don't know.
Teddy? Is that you? I'm upstairs.
Alice?
In the bedroom.
This is her room.
Hmm?
Are you paying attention? Ruth. Can you imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy life, and then... nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever. Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
This is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
You're just being melodramatic. I'll help you look.
Why is she so angry all the time? Now she's like, okay, help me look.
There's still no sign of the Fretlands.
Maybe they left town after Ruth died.
What's the point of this?
Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet, she was 8. Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
Who's that figure supposed to be? It's creepy.
A figment of her imagination. But the box she drew. It looks like this box under her desk.
Really? Let me see, pull it out. What is this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. Well, they belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child, Edward. To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin! On the doll!
This is where it came from, her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
A dig,
a gravesite. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
If y'all are thinking what I'm
if
thinking,
this is how...
that monster took my boat and ate it.
If someone
Okay,
learned
don't
she'd
at me,
been
but that
collecting
monster took my
treasures,
boat. That's what happened to my boat.
they might be willing to do terrible things. She made her bed that morning, before she...
Or her parents did. It doesn't matter. It tells us nothing.
Why are you like this today? Betty's not the only person in the world that matters.
She matters the most to me.
Ain't that the truth? This must be the village church. That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle, Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided. DRAUGEN.
Hey, the undead monster from those folk tales you read.
What an odd book for a child to have.
I don't know. Children love scary stories. This looks interesting. Read some of it to me, please.
Yo, but on the real though, why does this monster look like, what's that one book and movie that they made? The Where the Wild Things Are or something? Why does that look like one of those creatures?
In Norwegian folklore, the appearance...
Also, hold up. Eric just donated $100. We gotta pause it. Eric just donated $100. So if you wanna hype up this man is insane. Thank you, Eric. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. You're awesome. You're lit. That's crazy. Thank you. Dono hype.
of DRAUGEN, the reanimated corpse of a drowned mariner, heralds death. DRAUGEN haunts the black seas in a shattered boat. The beast has a man's body and wears a sou'wester, but instead of a head, there is tangled seaweed, and the revenant's chilling cry freezes mortal blood to ice. DRAUGEN has the power to enter the dreams of the living. If you wake from such a dream, you have been spared, though someone close to you... That's enough of that. It's nonsense, of course. Not something a child should be reading.
Do you think DRAUGEN took our boat? Maybe he's out there, on the fjord, waiting for nightfall so he can return to shore.
No.
Your soul lacks poetry, Edward Charles Harden. I pity you.
Maybe Betty turned into that creature. Maybe that is Betty. Imagine Betty's a creature.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
A cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. But what did she find?
Her Viking treasure. Of course. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps. They weren't on the best of terms.
They look like they want to kill each other.
To a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
Children are more insightful than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear. There's a story here. The treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic events.
This is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled.
Alright, I'll see you later,
The
Pete.
village
Thanks for
was
being up in here.
troubled,
You
and-
rock.
Is that a bell?
The church bell. Someone's here. Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night?
I told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about it.
Right, tough. Honestly, she was probably trying to leave. She probably knew about like the monster or something.
All these fresh graves.
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past...
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards? See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
Hello? I heard the bell.
Oh, this is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
That was me hitting her. Sorry.
Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts. What's this rope for?
The bell.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you, it's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the... Lissy. Look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves. Her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a labyrinth.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill.
She is, oh my gosh, she's about to blow up. Like, look at her face. She is so angry. She is so mad, though. He might be losing it, but she's angry, okay?
What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged. They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation and anger.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Olden English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes. Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all... What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God. The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you. What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language.
All right, I'll see you later, Pate. What's up, Sarah? How's it going?
He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
It sounds like Grovik was split in two. Between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of the church book. A record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And, Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead...
Her name would be in the book.
Vandals. They tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
Ruth is the little girl that died, right?
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me. Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
Okay, this girl just needs to go join the circus, cause yeah,
Found another one.
she's wild.
You get it. It's right here. Just one more page missing.
Yo, Eric with the 20. Thank you, Eric. I do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you so much. You're crazy, brother. Thank you. Stay supporting, stay donating. Super sweet. Thank you so much.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty?
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the third Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing also mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mort?
Tuff, didn't you say that he drowned? Tuff, did you look up spoilers? Oh my gosh.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a
Traitor.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty,
It doesn't mean she's
not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still...
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me! Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. You'll never forget this one. It's... on my...
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just... leave me be.
Fine.
Say what?
Lizzie?
I'm, Eric, what's a 20? What just happened? Thank you, Eric. The 20. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you.
All right, you know what? Hopefully it saves. Hopefully it saves. I'm blurry. Hello, how's it going? Hopefully it saves right there, but I think I'm gonna end on that note. Why am I blurry? Hello, Rennie. Hello. Rennie. Look at that. Wow, hello? Am I? Nope. I'm still not clear. Okay. Alright. Can it focus? I just want you guys to see my ugly face. Anyways. Alright. Wow. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know it was different. I know it wasn't Fortnite. But I just wanted to chill out. I just want to do something different. We do Fortnite all the time. Literally, I host customs all the time. So it's just something different, okay? So I don't know. We'll probably have other like part 2s and part 3s and everything. But I'll probably do this in the first stream from the 4 to 7 stream. But I'm just going to go ahead and end it on that note. But again, make sure you go ahead and drop a like. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for staying up in here with me. Thank you. So, right? Did Eric get you that shirt? That's a good question. That's funny, though. He does always say yo. But you guys are awesome, and I do appreciate you. So, hopefully, you tune back in tomorrow. Wait, that was not Fort? No way. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream later tonight, just because I got things to do. But I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? So you guys get some sleep tonight. Have a good night. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, Eric, for the donos. You're so sweet. Thank you, everybody. Eric, you're lit. RENATION fam. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Peace. Have an amazing night. Later, skater.